What's up, guys? Welcome back again to my channel. My name is Dami. If you're new to my channel, you're most definitely welcome. I'm a YouTuber based in London, Ontario, Canada, and I like to share my lifestyle living in Canada, just show you guys how it is living in Canada, and also to tell you guys how you can successfully move to Canada as a student. Okay, and in today's video, I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for today's video. I posted on my Instagram and on my Insta story and on my YouTube community feed that you guys should ask your questions, any questions you have concerning Canada, your concerns about Canada, your questions, your worries. Just ask me, and I got quite a lot of questions because I was expecting to get a lot of questions, but not so many questions like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, where do I start from? So I've decided to split this video into two parts. I'm going to make the first part and upload it, and also the other part and also upload it, and I'll be answering all the questions to the best of my ability. I don't know everything, but I will try as much as I can to answer all your questions. Without any further delay, let's get straight into today's video. Okay.
That means you're extra.
So the first question I have here is from someone on Instagram. I'll be answering the Instagram questions before I go to the YouTube question. So the first person asked me, how are you enjoying Canada? And honestly, this question is a very good question because I have had, since I came to Canada, I've had mixed feelings, I've had mixed emotions, and you guys already know because I always share some of my problems and everything with you guys, and you guys already know that there was one time I had like a breakdown, not like a breakdown per se, but I was just like complaining to you guys and telling you guys how I felt at that time that I came during the pandemic, and it has really affected me socially, and it was affecting me kind of mentally also. And trust me, before then I've had like good times. I've had so many emotions since I came to Canada. It's been like a roller coaster of emotions, but in all honesty, I'm very grateful to be in this country. I am very I tried to get to this country for almost 2 years, and I'm finally here, and I can just only be grateful. I'm very grateful. I've had like good moments, I've had bad moments, I've had some tough moments and stuff, but I'm just really grateful. I'm excited to be here. I'm living in the moment. I'm enjoying it. I'm taking it one step at a time. And they are lifting the lockdown in Ontario gradually. And yeah, I've started going out, I've started meeting people, I've started knowing places and stuff. So it's been making my life better, kind of. So yeah, I've been enjoying Canada quite all right. The next question is, have you had any regrets since you moved to Canada? I've not had one single regret, because I said it already that I tried getting into this country for over 2 years, or almost 2 years. I started like in 2018. The journey started in 2018, and I finally got to this place in 2020. So I have no regrets so far, and by God's grace, I'm not going to have any regrets. So no regrets, all positive vibes. Okay. So the next person asked me how I go come. This one is like, I don't know how to answer, because there's so many ways, I've talked about it severally. You can come to Canada as a student, you can come to Canada as a spouse, you can come to Canada as with work permit, you can come to Canada as a permanent resident from your home country. There are so many ways you can come to Canada, but this video is not really for that. But you can do your research, and you can also go on YouTube. There's so many videos on how you can get to Canada. I've even done like a video, but my video is about how you can come to Canada as a student. So yeah, just do your research. There are so many ways. Canada wants people to come to their country, so there are so many ways you can come to Canada. Research, okay. And that person also asks, how can I relocate? That is the same answer with the last one. The answer is also same as the last one. So the next person asked me, are you currently living in Ontario? Yes, I'm currently living in London, Ontario, London City in Ontario. It's about 2 hours away from Toronto, which is like the most populated place in Ontario. So yeah, I'm living in Ontario. So the next person asked me, can I get a scholarship in Canada? Girl, what are you saying? Like, PhD scholarship. Person said, can I get a PhD scholarship? Like, it's even PhD students that have the most scholarship in Canada. Like, there's so many scholarship for PhD students. There's so many scholarship from schools, from provinces, from cities. There's so many scholarships. So just like, don't waste time. This is the perfect time. Take opportunity. Okay, there are so many scholarships. I would try to check for some and leave them in the description box below. And also, if I don't leave them, I'm going to definitely reach out to this person privately and we'll talk about it. There's so many scholarships. There's so many scholarships for PhD students. Like, I even heard when I was trying to apply to come to Canada that if you don't even have scholarship, it's also a problem to get your visa approved, because the PhD is an expensive one. It's for a long time, and you just have, not everybody have that money. So a lot of people, most people in Canada that are doing their PhD currently, they are on scholarship. So there are so many scholarships for PhD students. Try to do research. Okay, the next question says, when you're trying to apply for your visa, did you get reference letter from your school or from your work? Okay, I got reference letter from my office. I didn't get from my school. And a lot of people, you can get as many reference letter as you want. Some people even get reference letter from their church, from their mosque, from recreational centers that they attend and stuff like that. But I only got reference letter from my office, from my work, and yeah, I didn't get from my school. You can get from your school if you want, but I didn't get from my school. I only got from my work. So the next question is, when submitting a gift deed from my dad, do I also need to attach my dad's statement of account? Of course you do. You need to show, your dad needs to show, you need to submit a statement of account showing that the money was in your dad's account and was actually transferred from your dad to you. And also it has to be there, it has to show that this money was in this. You just need to like explain. You need to explain. That's why your letter of explanation is there. So if you're submitting your dad's statement of account, they just want to see that, okay, this money was actually in this person's account. This money was not just dumped in this person's account as a lump sum. It was there. It was not like somebody just dumped this money in this person's account and the person transferred it to you. So they want to see proof. They want to see proof that, okay, this person had this money truly and the person sent it to you. Okay, so both of you need to submit your statement of account. Your dad and yourself need to submit statement of account when you're applying. So the next question from Instagram was from somebody, and the person was asking, how can couples relocate to Canada? Can you specify? There are so many ways. You can come as a permanent resident if your points, because the express entry is a point-based system. So if your points are enough, you can come as a permanent resident. Right now, this year, they've not done any federal skilled worker draws. So, but definitely we are hoping that before the end of the year there are more draws. So I don't know if I have time to explain that, but the federal skilled worker route is a way you can come to Canada. You have to, as a skilled person, if you are qualified, if you have like qualifications and stuff like that, you can come to Canada as a permanent resident. You can land in Canada as a permanent resident. So you can come as a student, and when one spouse gets the study visa, the spouse can apply for the other spouse. So if the wife gets the study visa, the wife can apply for the husband, and they can come together, or the wife can land first, and when the wife lands, she will apply for the husband, or vice versa. So yeah, you can come. If you get a job, you can come as a worker. Yeah, basically just the same way people go to other countries, but in Canada there's opportunity for you to come even as a permanent resident. So the next question says, can someone that finished with a 2-2 come to Canada for masters, or you have to come for PGD? A lot of people that finished with 2-2 second class lower have come to Canada for masters. It just depends on the school, on the program you want to study. There's so many programs that allows you come even with your second class lower degree. There are so many courses that they ask you to have, like maybe 3.3 CGPA or something like that. So it doesn't really, there's no fixed this thing to it. It depends on the school, it depends on the program you want to study. Yeah, it depends on a lot of things, but it is safer. Even though you don't want to apply to so many schools, it is safer for you to apply for a postgraduate diploma, if you finish with a 2-2. It is safer. Especially if your 2-2 is like a weaker kind of 2-2, it is safer for you to come for a postgraduate diploma degree. Okay. The person also asked, how many years of postgraduate work permit do you get for your PGD? It's literally the same thing. If your program is for 1 year, you get 1 year postgraduate work permit. If your program is for 2 years, you get 2 years postgraduate work permit. It's the same for PGD and also for masters. So people even come here for 1 year postgraduate work permit. Some people come here for 1 year of postgraduate diploma, and immediately after the 1 year, they apply for another 1 year of postgraduate diploma. And yeah, when they are done, they get their 2 years of their postgraduate work permit. So it's basically the same thing. Even if you come for masters and you get 1 year of masters, you also still qualify for only 1 year postgraduate work permit. Yeah, simple and short. Okay. The next person is asking if I got any rejection from any university before I came to Canada. So I applied to a school, which is Umba College. I applied to Umba College before I applied to Fanshawe College. I'm currently in Fanshawe, and before I applied to Fanshawe, Umba was my first choice. I applied to Umba, but I got rejected. I was not picked for Umba, and I applied eventually to Fanshawe, and I was picked for Fanshawe. So yes, I've been denied. I've been rejected by university before now. So yeah. The next person is asking if my program is for 1 year or for 2 years. My program is for 1 year. Okay. This next question, when I saw it, I laughed my head off. Like, I had to show a lot of people that, can you see this question? This question is very funny. And I understand where the person is coming from, because actually I've heard so many things about this. So the person is asking that I heard immigrants are suffering abroad. The person said I heard immigrants are suffering abroad. There's nowhere there's no suffer. There's suffer in your country, there's suffer abroad, there's suffer anywhere. It depends on you to take opportunities, left to you to take opportunities as you go. Like, nobody's going to just, you're not, because you've relocated to a different country, because you are now in Canada, or you're now in America, or you're now in the UK or somewhere, does not mean that as you are entering, they will just start dashing you money. Like, everybody be giving you money. Oh yeah, take new immigrant. Oh yeah, take. It doesn't work that way. Like, it doesn't work like that. You have to work for your money, just like you would do in your own country. So when you come, the only thing is that there's more opportunities, there's more advantage in your country. Let's say, for instance, Nigeria. Even as a graduate, the chances of you getting a job is slim. That's why a lot of people are doing like makeup. A lot of people have their own businesses and stuff in Nigeria. But in countries like this, there's opportunity for you to make money, and there's opportunity for you to do something and make money. And there's dignity in labor. You don't need to be a doctor before you make money abroad. So I don't know what you mean by suffering, because I am here and I am not suffering. I'm abroad and I am not suffering. I know a lot of people that are abroad that are not suffering. All the people, in fact, a lot of people I know that are abroad are not suffering. We are all doing good. We are all doing all right. So if you're in a country legally and you can work, you are hardworking, you will definitely make it. You will definitely prosper. Okay? So don't let anybody deceive you. Abroad is hard, but they are not coming back to their country. So if abroad is hard, a lot of people will be coming back home, right? But no, abroad is hard, but they don't want to go back. So think about it. Okay? Next person is asking, how long did my visa processing take? I submitted my visa application in May of 2020. May 16th, 2020 was when I submitted my visa application, and I got my visa approved in November. So I waited May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I waited 6 months before I got my approval. In fact, almost 7 months before I got my approval. But mine was understandable because it was in the midst of a pandemic. Like, it was in the middle of a pandemic when I applied. So a lot of countries were still trying to figure out how to work things out with the pandemic and how to make people come into their country. So I was in that situation. Things were slower and stuff like that. So yeah, it took me 7 months before I got approved. That was the longest wait of my life. I prayed, I fasted, but God did it. I'm here. Okay, so the next person is asking, where do they process visa in Canada? Where do they process Canada visa in Nigeria? So Canada does not have an embassy in Nigeria. Canada does not have a physical embassy in Nigeria. So you submit all your applications either online or to the visa application center. Yeah, I think it's VAC. Yeah, visa application center. They have 2 visa application centers in Nigeria. One is in Lagos and one is in Abuja. So if you're not submitting online, which is best you submit online because it's faster and you can track your application, you can submit to the visa application centers. It is not at that visa application center that they process your visa. They send it to the place they are going to process it, and nobody knows. It can be in Ghana because there's an embassy in Ghana. It can be in I think Egypt or something. There's some countries they send it to that they process it. So okay, so the next person is asking, at what point will they ask me to come do my medicals? How long more do I have to wait? So when I applied in May, as I've said. I applied in May and I got medical request in August. Yeah, I got my medical request in August. So I waited June, July, August. I waited for 2 months, almost 3 months before I got my medical request. And I have said it already that my own case was different because it was right in the midst of a pandemic and things were slower. But I know of people that they've gotten their visa approved in 2 months. They submitted like today. They submitted maybe last week and got medical request this week. So everybody's situation is different, and some people even submit their medicals. Some people submit medicals with their application, so they do their medicals before they submit, and when they're submitting they add everything together and submit. So it depends. There's really no stated time for when you're going to get medical requests, so just keep waiting, keep praying, and keep hoping. Okay, so that being said, I think I've come to the end of this video. I'm going to do the part 2, so watch out for the part 2 of this video. That one has some questions also in it, so if your question was not answered in this part of this video, watch out for part 2 of the video. Okay, I'm sorry for splitting it into 2, but I've come to realize that a lot of people don't watch long videos. And yeah, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe right now, give this video a thumbs up, and also share. Okay, I'll see you guys in the part 2 of this video. All right, bye guys.